Guys, how do you 10x your income and make more money with the skills that you already have? Now, hey, we all want to make more money. That's clear, right? The key is, though, how do we turn our skills into more money? Now, in this video, you are going to receive 10 ways to take that skill, that gift, that talent, whatever it is, and make more money with it. Now, I believe that we all have skills and we all have these natural talents and natural gifts that were given to us when we were born. It's inside of us. And some of us just have skills that we've acquired throughout the years, our working years. And one of the toughest things for a lot of people to figure out is how to use those skills and monetize them. So let's jump right into it. How to 10x your income and make more money with the skills you already have. Now, the very first thing you got to do may be the hardest thing, and that is identifying what that skill or skill set is. Now, one of the ways you can do this is you can simply make a list of all the skills, all the talents, all the gifts, all the passions that you believe you have. Just make a long list of them. You can also check with people you know, right? People who are closest to you who can help you identify what that skill is, or that gift or that talent may be for you. And it can be anything. It doesn't have to be anything glamorous or flashy. It could be something as simple as writing, graphic design, cooking, coding, right? Photography, right? Gardening, whatever. It could be anything. The skill could be an administrative skill, right? It could be a people skill. It could be an organization skill, whatever. Don't underestimate it. There's people out there that want advice and information on the skill that you have. But the first thing you got to do is identify it. Now, the second thing you got to do is start thinking about market demand. Is there a demand for the skill that you have? Is there a demand for the gift or talent that you're going to bring and you're going to cultivate? Do people want it? Who wants it? Where are they? Why do they want it? And what is the gap that you want to actually close for people with your skill, right? What do they need and why do they need it? And how are you with your skill going to actually help? And ultimately, what are people going to be willing to pay for your skill, right? You got to understand the market, what's out there in terms of demand for your skill. That means doing your research. But again, don't sleep on your skill. And don't think that you don't have to do any work and put in the work, right? But the key is to know the market. Now, the third thing you got to do is once you identify your skill, you identify the demand for your skill, you got to figure out what is your niche. What is it about your skill that you can hone in on and narrow down? The specific aspect of whatever skill that you're trying to actually monetize. So once you know what skill it is and what skill you want to monetize, now you have to go ahead and narrow the focus to a specific niche or a specific industry or a specific corner of the market. And this is going to help you down the road when we talk about marketing your skill and marketing what you do well. Because once you narrow in what you want to do, you narrow this thing down, you're going to be more effective at trying to reach the people who need and want your skill. And you're going to be able to stand out from the competition who's also offering your skill, right? Because you want to be unique in what you do. Now, there may be a lot of people that bake cookies, right? But you want to say, okay, here's what's unique about the cookies that I bake, and you've narrowed it down so you can reach a target niche and stand out. See, you can't stand out if there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people and you do things exactly the way they do with your skill. But if you take your skill and do something unique, now you stand out. Or if you're narrowed into a specific niche that not many people are, there's not many competitors doing that, now you stand out with that skill. Now, the fourth thing you got to do is you have to improve your skill. Look, just because you have a natural talent or you've been doing something for 20 years doesn't mean that you are the best at what you do. So what you want to do is become among the best. Difficult, hard, I understand. Going to take a lot of work, right? We all have these natural gifts and talents and skills or skills that we've been doing for a long time. But look, if you want to monetize it and 10x your income, you got to become among the best, right? At least in the general area where you are, your region, your state, your part of the country. And that's a tall order for a lot of people. A lot of people just are not willing to put in the work that it takes to be the best. Now, while you're working on improving it, I suggest that you go ahead and give it away. Yep, I said it. Give away your skill, your talent for nothing. at first. Now, why do I say that? Because one of the things people get wrong when they're trying to monetize a skill or monetize what they do is they try to sell something for a high price when they haven't even got better at it. They haven't even improved it. They haven't done anything yet, but they want to come out the gate charging really high prices for something that they haven't even honed in on and got good at or become the best at. Don't do that. Look, all you have to do is simply give it away for a while. Maybe it's 3 months. Maybe for some people it's 3 years. Doesn't matter. Give it away free at first because you have to spend some time getting better. And you spend time getting better at this gift or this talent or this skill by actually doing the skill. See, a lot of people put together these really great plans and what they want to do and really understand their target market, looks all good. But when it comes time to actually do the thing, they can't do the thing that well. They can't do the skill that well. So what I'm saying is get good. While you're getting good, give it away free. That way, you're getting better at your skill. I know you may have had the skill for 15, 20 years, but now you're getting better at the skill. Now you're able to improve while you're doing the skill. Because at some point, you're not going to be giving it away. You're going to be actually monetizing it. But at first, just as you get well, just as you improve, just as you're becoming the best, give it away. Guys, if you're getting anything out of this video, do me a favor and smash that like button below. Also, please share this video with your friends, your family, and your network of people. And don't forget to drop that comment below. I want to hear from you. And if you're not a subscriber to this channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, number 5 is you got to showcase your skills. And you can do this by creating a portfolio or a website showing all the work you've done, a landing page, social media, whatever it may be. You want to start having a presence out there, showcasing your skill, showing your skills, demonstrating your skills, highlighting those skills, highlighting those gifts and talents that you've been working on and improving, right? You may have to include some examples of projects that you've done, some testimonials of some of the people who you've helped, your clients, or any relevant credentials that you may have or certifications, all those types of things, right? But you're just showcasing right now. We're gonna get to another important part of showcasing in just a bit. Let's go to number 6. The 6th thing you gotta do if you wanna 10x your income using the skills that you already have is you gotta figure out how to set your rates, right? At some point, you're not gonna be giving away this skill. You're gonna actually be trying to monetize it. So what are you gonna charge for your services or for your product or for your skill that you're bringing to the marketplace, your advanced skill that you now have? And one of the best ways to do that is research what other people in your field are bringing, but also think about the value that you bring with your skill. And this is why you want to be good at your skill. You want to improve it, like I said earlier, because you want to now say, hey, my skill is up there. I'm one of the best at what I do, right? And so if I'm one of the best at what I do and my skills are up there and I proved it, I've given it away free for a while, now how do I monetize it and what value do I place on it based on the value that I bring? And don't undervalue your skills at all either. But at the same time, be realistic about what the market's going to bear for the skills you have. Now, number 7 is this. You got to market yourself. Now, that's not the same necessarily as showcasing your skills. Marketing your skills is a specific plan that you put together to get yourself out there in the market. When you market it, you have to spread the word about your services or about your skills by networking and social media. Now, not just having a presence on social media, but demonstrating your skills through social media, right? Now, you can't be on all social media platforms at one time. Pick 2, maybe 3 to have a presence on and to be active on, and then make sure you're using that social media platform for the skills that you're actually trying to monetize, right? So marketing means you also have to be attending industry events, going to the conferences, reaching out to potential clients, potential people who need your skill that you identified a few steps back, and making sure you set up some type of professional landing page or a website that goes into a little more detail about you and what you offer and what you bring. And like I said, you got to be active on social media. I run into a lot of people who don't like social media, but they want to grow a business. Don't like social media, but they offer their skills and they want to monetize skills. Look, social media is here to stay. You've got to get in there, get involved. I don't care if the people at your job see your face. I don't care if your family sees what you're doing. Look, you got to throw all that stuff to the side and punch fear in the face and do it. because you're trying to 10x your income through your skills. That means you got to be out there. And look, at some point, the marketing, once you get good and get rolling, it'll take care of itself to an extent, right? Word of mouth goes around. Now, next is number 8. You have to provide excellent quality service, excellent quality skills to the public or to the people or to your clients, right? Whoever you're providing and doing things for with your skill to 10x your money, you have to make sure that you're treating them well and providing excellent service for what they want. Right? So once you start getting people to pay you for what you're doing, right? Your skill, you're monetizing your skill. Now you have to say, hey, I got to build a quality reputation by providing quality. Quality is the best resume out there. Quality is the best marketing tool that you have to use. So that means you got to deliver stuff, projects, whatever it may be, on time. You got to communicate effectively with your clients. You have to make sure they get a tremendous amount of value out of your skill and what you bring. Look, you've got to go above and beyond to exceed your clients' and customers' expectations as you're delivering your skill or your service to the people of the world, right? The key is market your skill and then deliver quality. Now, number 9 is a big one. You gotta seek feedback, because the whole point here is you need to improve and keep improving. And don't take feedback so personal. Good critical criticism is important to help you continue to improve and get better and better at this skill. So ask for feedback so you can improve, and use the feedback to make adjustments. Use the feedback to do some introspective looking inward at what you can do better to deliver your skill in a more effective way to your clients or your customers. And finally, number 10 is this, guys. You gotta keep learning. That means you gotta stay updated with the latest trends and the latest technologies that are happening in your skill set, in your area of expertise. You gotta stay updated. Now, that's gonna help you stay competitive and help you continue to offer good quality value to the people who you're bringing your skill to. A lot of times, people stop growing because they don't know how to evolve with the change in technology or with the change in times in general. They stay stuck in the past. And listen, if you're trying to 10x your income, you can't afford to stay stuck in the past. You need to be on the cutting edge of what's moving forward. So guys, this is how you 10x your income and make more money with the skills you already have. Remember, building a successful income stream from your skills, it takes time and it takes effort. So be patient, be consistent, be persistent, and stay focused. You got this. Guys, do me a favor, share this video with your network of people, smash the like button below for me, and drop me a comment below. And let me know what is your skill that you've been thinking about doing, but just haven't monetized yet. Hey, the best person who's gonna take care of the old you is the young you. Take good care of yourself and take care of other people. Until the next video, peace.